Welcome back, family. It's your boy Boo with some more official updates. And Yo Gotti has pushed CM10 back just like I thought he would. Everybody knew it was supposed to come out. You know, it was supposed to be 2 albums. He pushed it back. They might end up reducing it to 1 album. It's the 4th quarter, which is usually a big quarter for music, but we might not see this CM10 to next year. So this is his Instagram. Y'all see it. He say CM10 still loading. New date. Stay tuned. Like I said, depending on how many songs got to be switched, redone, verses took off, lines skimmed through, you know what I'm saying? It might be a while before we see this project, because it really don't make no sense for him to drop it right now. Then we got it right here. Yo Gotti is pushing back CM10 album, and fans think he's honoring young Dolph. Yo Gotti was getting ready to release his next installment in his beloved Cocaine Music mixtape series on Friday, but it looks like plans have changed. The collective music group boss announced CM10 is being pushed back. Gotti unleashed his news on Instagram on Friday with a simple post showing a graphic of CM10 and a caption that read, "Verified CM10 still loading, new date, stay tuned." The 10th entry in the mixtape series was going to be split into 2 different albums titled Free and Game. The album was supposed to release the same day, but it's unsure if those plans are still intact. No explanation why Gotti pushed the album back. So, look, man, like I told y'all, he didn't have a choice. So, basically, this right here is all business. Yo Gotti was given a ton of money, a undisclosed amount of advancement money for, for CMG and the records and a collective as a whole. And anybody that know the music industry and the music business with advancements, those advancements have to be recouped, because if you don't recoup the advance, then you end up on a label and then will have to cover the back end out of your pocket if you don't want to have to keep on them and keep trying to recoup. Like, it end up becoming a terrible cycle once you get like that, because even while you doing what you doing and you getting paid, you will still be going in the red with the label. Like I said, it makes no sense for him to put this out right now, because if anything, and I mean anything, which all the stuff that the internet running with, I know y'all gonna find some, but if y'all find anything listening to this thing and y'all say it's pertaining to Dolph, it's gonna mess up the whole rollout. People mad, so it might not get as many sales as it's supposed to get. You know what I'm saying? People investigating and looking for anything to tie him to the Dolph situation. That's bad business. It's a bad look for the album. It's a bad rollout for the album. You ain't nobody gonna feel what he's saying or the point he's trying to get across or nothing, because everybody gonna skim through this album just looking for if he said, mentioned, indicated subliminally this young Dolph. And that's what it is. I told y'all that in my earlier videos. This is not coming out. I don't blame him for pushing it back. I would have pushed it back too. If you see how many different crazy, insane narratives the internet running right now, I would have pushed it back too. I would have went back, gotta comb through all them songs too. Might gotta take some verses off. Might gotta add people in place of those verses. People we talking about 2 albums, which means he had a whole lot to say, which means he had a whole lot to address. Yo Gotti know that he a businessman. Y'all keep looking at him like gangster party Yo Gotti, like how he was when he was just coming up. No, this ain't that. This about business. He was uploaded and upfronted a whole lot of cash to push the CMG thing based off his success in the music industries. Now, once them labels do that, now you basically pretty much working to make sure they recoup. You can't have a good album rollout where you go on the shows like the Breakfast Club and the different spots in the podcast and all this and that, and you trying to push your album and everybody just, well, what about Dolph? How you feel about Dolph? What you think about Dolph? Well, this, that. Anything he say wrong in the interview gonna set the internet on fire. Anything he say wrong on these albums gonna set the internet and the public on fire. Like I said, which could end up being a bad business move for the albums, and it could end up either tanking the sales, and or it just wouldn't be a good look. It's just not a smart business move. So he done pushed it back, and that's what's going on. It's your boy Boo. I'm gonna see y'all on the next one.